Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news. Chinese data is still standing out in a world of declines. But first up today, there is an overnight dairy auction to report, and that brought out good news of higher prices, ending a string of 4 declines. Overall prices were up 3.6% in US dollar terms and up 4.3% in New Zealand dollar terms. However, this only brings prices back to the average level since March in US dollar terms, and there are only a very minor recovery in New Zealand dollar terms. Of note, with a 7.2% rise in cheese prices and the 8.4% rise in skim milk powder. Whole milk powder, however, only rose 3.2% this auction. In the US, retail sales are on the downward slope again, falling 1.2% year on year after clawing back to almost level pegging earlier in August and the first part of September. But the toll of rising joblessness and the end of make-up spending is bringing the expected impact. American industrial production is going backwards too, down 7.7% on a year-on-year basis to August, and that was a steeper decline than the 7.4% in July. Overnight, the World Trade Organization ruled that US tariffs on Chinese goods break their commitments on trade. However, it is a rebuke that will have no practical consequence for Washington. And China has reported that its industrial production rose 5.6% in August compared with the same month in 2019. Electricity production grew 6.8%, which was impressive and verifies the factory output claims. And China also says its retail sales grew, and that was better than the no change expected. And as a consequence, the Chinese yuan has hit a 16-month high. In Australia, the RBA minutes were published yesterday, and they noted a downturn that has not been severe as earlier expected, and a recovery underway in most of Australia. The US Treasury 10-year yield is marginally firm today at just on 0.68%, and the price of gold will start today at $1,954 an ounce, which is unchanged. Oil prices will start today at just on $38.50 a barrel in the US, while the international price is now just over $40.50 a barrel. These levels are $1 higher than yesterday. And the Kiwi dollar will start today at 67.2 US cents, and marginally higher than this time yesterday. Against the Australian dollar, we're unchanged at 92 Australian cents, and against the euro, we're also a little firmer at 56.7 euro cents. That means our trade-weighted index is now at 70.1. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.